Hello, welcome back to a new video. As you can see, I've got good old Predator back here. Why did I name it this? I don't know. Lighting is not my friend. But I decided, put up a video, obviously to say whatever, I was going to say about Halloween, and I forgot. And B, to explain some of the good things and some of the bad things about having my computer the way it is. Well, I'll just go and say Happy Halloween. But now, as I said, there are some good things and there are some bad things about my computer case. There's also some good things and some bad things about being out in the middle of nowheres, where you can't get internet. That's the bad thing about it. But aside from that, it's quiet, except when people are going by to go and do whatever they're doing, or whenever someone's working the field out back. But getting back on track, my computer here. Okay, so hold on. Let there be light, and let there be a blinding thing, or a blinding effect. Now, as can be seen, I don't have the shroud that goes around here. Why? Well, I don't really like it. I don't care that it said AMD on it or anything like that, but when you got this big old shroud over an already fairly good sized heatsink and fan combo, it gets kind of in the way. But getting away from that, the good thing about this case, it is open. I have quite a bit of space in here. Especially if I can do that. And then you got the bottom down here, which is around the same size. Another good thing. See these screws the screw here, there's a couple on the back, one on the other side. Them are made so that way there, if I ever feel like taking this out, putting it up on some stands, and turning it into a test bench, I can. I can run this completely without the rest of the chassis around it. I'm not going to, but I could. I've done it before just to test to see if the parts were working. 'Cause obviously, my first motherboard was a fail. Technically the second processor I had was complete failure. Processor said 15X instead of 160. 4 cores, 8 threads, extremely powerful quad-core Ryzen 5, but not the hex core that I wanted. Now let's get on to some of the complaints I have about this. Now I have 4 fans in here, not including the power supply, because that sucks air in and blows it out the back. But as we can see, there is this big 200mm fan in here. Now, someone that knows more about computers than the average person is going to say, you shouldn't be going and doing that with the fan. And to what I would say is, screw you, it's my computer. Now, these right here, that's the main problem. I can deal with this. This is long enough to where I can just set it up there No issue. You know, I can zip tie it up there. Well, I mean, I suppose I could zip tie this one too, but still. They're long, yes, but the rest of them, these two, which go to the front panel for the power button and the logo here. I do believe that's the logo, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so them two are extremely short. In fact, I had a hard time getting it over there. As you can see, they're pretty taut over top of my graphics card. If you get this by, you know, you get this Reichsgear 1 Predator by, I'm not sure how they pronounce it, Nanosia or something like that. Always get cable extensions for these. Might seem a little bit redundant now, but you'll want it later. For those of you who use a DVD drive, there is a space to where you can put the little thing for it. Then you can just pop off that front piece and, you know, there you go. But still, these cables cannot be tied anywhere to where they're going to be out of the way. I mean, I suppose I could clean up the front cables, but for, well, you know, the fans, the front fan cables. But the rest of them, you can't really store them anywhere. I mean, I've managed to get the back one so it routes down and around underneath here. But then you got the second fan controller. I don't know how I figured out that. You've got one right here. This controls. This is actually the one that controls the LEDs on the front panel. And then this one controls the power to the fan controller. This is not a case to get for cable management. This is an HTPC case. It's big, plenty of airflow, can handle a full-size graphics card on a micro ATX board. Hey, we're in focus. But yeah, it's too big of an open space to route cables, which is a problem with these cube cases. Don't get me wrong, they're nice. I love the vent slips up here. Or slit, not slip. But there is so much dust that gets into it. If you get a full-size micro ATX, you're gonna be missing a screw because the standoff can't go where the rubber grommet is. I mean, I suppose you could, but it wouldn't be attached to anything. No. Okay, let's see. Man, I really need to go and clean out my power supply. Of course, that would require me to disassemble it, and I'm not about to go and disassemble this. But yeah, it's a good case. It is. But at the same time, it sucks because of the dust and the lack of cable management. And it just drives me insane. And all the dust, as can be seen on that fan. But hey, it's got great airflow. Oh, I just love how much airflow this thing is, or has. I can stick 2 radiators in this thing, or well, you know, 3, but I can stick 2 280 millimeter radiators into this. And you can't really say that that is a bad thing. That's actually quite overkill. I would love to water cool this. Water cool it, get a better power supply, something that I know the rating of it. I think this is just an 80 plus white. I don't know, I think the box didn't have a label or anything. All I know is there's this is focus. It says QC pass, whatever that means. Focus. There we go. Hey, now if you want to confirm that this is a Galaxy GTX 670, I want to get a 1070, I really do. I would love to get a Galaxy GTX 1070, but they're so overpriced. Blow the hair off the DVI port because... just because. But, yeah. When you're able to have a full-size graphics card and something that would typically require, somewhere around that for the length, just half the size of this beast in my computer, that's pretty good. I mean, I could run Fallout 4 on high settings. Their classification of high, I don't, and get between 50 and 60 outside of the heart of Boston, and when I'm inside Boston between 45 and 50 FPS. That's pretty good for a 670. You wouldn't think such an old card. 2012, so that's an old card, and you wouldn't think it'd be able to get that good. I don't know. That's just me going on and on about something that's not really important to anybody other than myself. But yeah, I really do need to get myself a new graphics card. Just Cause 4 is coming out in December, and if I want to play it, the last thing I want is for the screen to be a slideshow. I want to get another 8GB stick of RAM because 12GB is 12 gigabytes, 16 is a bit better. Have all of these slots filled up with 8GB Patriot Viper Elite RAM. 32 gigabytes of RAM, that would be awesome. But that's not going to happen, and I wouldn't be able to fully utilize it. I'd probably waste it on Minecraft. Hey, I can have a giant explosion once it... Speaking of Minecraft, I will also be uploading a Minecraft video. I've got to edit together the sound and the video because I had to record the sound on my phone while the video was obviously recorded on the computer. But, sacrifices have to be made to make content. If you're not able to, make content the normal way. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. See you next time. My phone about died, so that's why I'm in here charging it. Yeah, kinda smart.